Okay, hello. Right, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've only made one other video and I had two camera people doing that for me, and that was years ago. So I'm trying to get everything sorted so that the food is where you can see it as much as possible. This is the black soup. I have not tasted any of this yet. Jenny, you will laugh. I think it's just the same as a pie crust. The very first time you make a pie crust, it's not going to be flaky and wonderful. And so I think I didn't pour the flour into the water at the right speed, and it came out a little bit lumpy. And I thought perhaps it was the form shaping that got you to put it in the cling film. So I put it in cling film while it was still warm, but and the sun is going to be on my glasses, but never mind. But it's probably still not going to look like anything. It's certainly not going to look like yours. But this all smells nice and it looks quite interesting. And if I'm raising my head up and looking down, it's because I'm trying to get out of this silly light. But because without my glasses, blind, you know, I would be eating my comb or something. So anyway, let's try this. And like I said, I haven't tasted any of it. So let's just get this going. And because I have no idea what I'm doing with the video, I'm probably only going to do this once. There is a lot of food though. I mean, I only cooked a quarter of the bitter leaf and scent leaf and still have a massive pot. So this is all a learning curve, to be honest. But hands clean, rings off. I realised at the last moment I still had lots of rings and I didn't want this goo getting in them because, well, this stuff would wash off, but flowers, you know. Anyway, so let's see. It doesn't look at all like yours does, Jenny. Obviously you've had how many years of practice, but I'm going to try to use the hand motions that you did. I can't open my mouth very wide, crooked jaws, so I'm just going to do this. But let's see what this ends up like. I also boiled the leaf a bit more because it was the dried leaf and it said to boil it a bit longer, so fresh would probably be a lot better, but here goes. Bitter greens. I'm not sure if I put enough ginger in, to be honest, but that said, I have a slight lack in my taste buds, so that I cannot take a taste of food that I'm cooking and think, needs more rosemary. I don't have a clue. I just know if I like it or not when it's done. And I probably would another time add more ginger, more salt and more palm oil. Because there were no measurements, I just kind of guessed. But it is good. I mean, it's because I have tried different foods in different parts of the world, like southern collard greens in America and some of the greens in Sweden. Swedish food is excellent. In fact, they have a fermented fish in Sweden that they can only eat 1 day a year. That's it, just 1 day a year. And it's gorgeous. They leave it fermenting in a clay pot underground for a year, a bit like kimchi, which I also like. So I do like bitter flavours, but I probably didn't cook it just right the first time. That said, it is enjoyable. And the fufu is quite nice as well. The first time I saw someone eating fufu, I thought it was a bit odd, you know, a big ball of something like that, but that's because I'd never seen it, to be honest. And I do like trying different countries of food. One time a friend of mine took me to a genuine Chinese restaurant in London and taught me some of the etiquettes about Chinese food, and authentic Chinese food, not the Chinese style food we get in our Chinese restaurants, inverted quotes. And I like all of these different things. I just have to learn how to cook them the right way. So Jenny, you and I might have a conversation around what I did and how I did it and what I might do differently. I've got all these little sticks and things that came in the leaves, and I'm not certain if I was supposed to cook them or not. It didn't say. Apparently if you're buying these ingredients, you're supposed to know what you're doing with them, and fair enough. I mean, they're very, very niche, aren't they? So, yeah. And eating with my fingers is not entirely new, because Indian food is best eaten with fingers. One of my favourites, lamb fall, is a very huge favourite. And Moroccan's food is often eaten with your hands. So yeah, this is not an entirely new idea. And I'm already full. I rarely eat food, actually. I'm on a liquid diet most of the time because my stomach is like, So I'm actually already quite full, and I figured I would be. But I did enjoy the experience, and thank you for sharing it with me. Bye.